Alright, so it's morning time. I've already started my fire for the morning and I've already had breakfast, so I'm feeling kind of good right now. I just wanted to say that I really appreciate all of your guys' comments. I read them all, and I did put ice on my finger the day it happened, but then I haven't since then, and it's just very colorful. I don't really feel like showing you guys again, but there it is, unfocused. But I just wanted to say about the chimney right there and why I went with a 6-inch pipe. So as far as I knew from the research that I did, I wasn't allowed, or it wasn't to code to use a pellet stove pipe for a wood stove. I don't know if that's correct, but just based on a little bit of research that I did, they said they don't recommend that. So I didn't do that, obviously. That's why I have this huge thing over there. And really why I ended up having triple wall on the outside and the 6-inch on the inside, and there's 2 reducers down below, a 6-inch to 4-inch and then 4-inch to 3-inch. That's because it simply was cheaper and easier. We called a stove place to find out if they made a 4-inch pipe, and I would just have 1 reducer, but it was going to be $100 just for a little piece, and I needed a lot more than that. So that's why I chose to have the larger stovepipe, even though it does seem a little overkill for my space and the tiny stove that I have. And then for the outside, I did the triple wall because that's the kit that they had for a through wall type of a chimney. And no, it's not quite to code because it's supposed to be 3 feet above the roof line, which it is not. And the other thing, it does stick out farther than 8.5 inches. My house, 8 feet wide, 6 inches. So I will, whenever I move the house, I will have to take it apart, and I do not plan to get like a wide load transportation that'll help bring the house wherever it needs to be. I just think it's easier if I just take down the chimney. One other thing, as far as my brother's tiny house goes, I started mine about 2 weeks before my brother and his fiance at the time started theirs. I don't even know, they might have been not even engaged, but they needed a place to live as well, and I'd been talking about building a tiny house for a while, and they were like, okay, we're gonna do it too. And because of that, we got a teeny discount off of the trailers because we both got our trailers at the same place. It was like maybe 100 or 200 off of mine and like 300 I think off of theirs, which isn't that much, but every little bit helps. In terms of actually building, we didn't really help each other at all. I don't really know why. I didn't have a ton of help the whole build. I would say 90% of the time it was all just me working on my house. I think my brother helped me, I think twice. My sister-in-law helped me once that I can remember. I could be wrong. And then I had my mom and dad and my sister and some other people help with like the sheathing on the outside. The vinyl siding I pretty much did all myself. And obviously putting the walls up I also had help, but for the most part we did not help each other. That was the plan, kind of like, oh yeah, we'd help each other and it'd be easier that way, but it just didn't work out that way. Because I mean, we were at very different stages, and whenever we had a free moment, we wanted to work on our own houses, and I totally understand that. But we were able to share tools, which was helpful for both of us. Alright, so it's not very cold tonight. It's maybe, maybe 40. It's probably gonna go below freezing by the time it's actually nighttime, but I'm gonna make the fire now, and then I will talk to you guys once it is started. I've had a very productive day, although I don't think I showed you guys that much. I spent probably about 3 hours, and I went through my very first edit of the program that I've been talking about, so that's like really, really exciting. And I also cleaned up my loft area and the downstairs area. The plan either tomorrow or the next day is to do a tour of the house again, as well as a family dinner specifically so that my grandpa can come and check out the house, because I didn't really want to have any family things in my house because there wasn't any heat, so that wouldn't have been that comfortable. I also think it'd be really cool if I had some candy tomorrow, vegan obviously, but some candy tomorrow just in case trick-or-treaters come, but I really don't think they will because the main house is not my house on the property, obviously, so there's really no reason, and they can't actually see the door because the door is not facing the street, so I just think it'd be really cool if someone actually came to my door intending to get some candy or something. I also, yes, my finger is not good. It's, wow, it looks very dark right now. Yeah, it's healing slowly. I know the nail's gonna come off. I can already feel it when I can move it a little bit, so that's kind of gross. But in the process of trying to avoid hurting my finger, I like bruised my forearm like here because, okay, when I go down the pole and the first stair, I used my arm to hold on instead of my hand, and so that was like kind of painful. Anyway, I'm gonna show you at least the upstairs right now because it looks pretty clean. So let's see. So I have over there, I just did laundry today, so everything is very nice and neat. Here I have my journal, which I haven't been writing in because I can't exactly write with this finger hurting, but I'm gonna do some tonight. There's some important papers and journals underneath there. No, I don't make my bed every day, but it generally doesn't look very bad. I did make it today. Nothing really up there. A candle, some oil, incense, a little book. I have some stuff here. And then this is what I was talking about earlier, or not earlier, but in a different video, is I have all of these cords. I don't think that Kindle works. It was my brother's and he's getting rid of it, and then I was like, oh, I think it works, but I don't think it works. And so I just kind of want to build like something here to hold the cords, and I was looking on Amazon, and they have these little cord holder things that I was thinking of getting, but then I just felt like maybe I should try to build it myself. So that's a project that I want to do. I'll just show you the downstairs. I'm not going all the way down because I don't feel like it right now. I have a teeny little wood pile there. My couch. Oh, fine. I'll try my best to show you guys from up here what the other area. So there's my stairs, the door. Have some stuff there. I'm not going through my bathroom. There's my bathroom. And it's just pretty much all cleaned up, that's all. But I will be giving you guys a full review of it, or tour of it, in the next few days, just because I think I need to isolate a video and just make it about the tiny house, because not everyone wants to hear everything I'm doing in my life and they just want to see the tiny house. So I will be doing that soon. We'll catch you guys tomorrow. Have an awesome evening.